evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhum Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and asset for international educational and training institute. In last years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners to respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product; it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for like portfolio, website, and many more. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seeker, job holder, and also for learner for and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product; it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinar, seminar courses, award quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like Create One Portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and one knowledge platform for gathering young knowledge which can upload all day. Kids learning game, website free course, convert sites, and many more. We help empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support. You already complete 1,800 02 webinar successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support. You already complete 1,800 02 webinar successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched a new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. So create your account for us with proper information. Note that with proper information, you will enjoy our feature. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace the join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive the certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download the certificate of gratitude. If you are an online quiz competition winner, you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participate in an award function, which organizes commerce of with IGP, you can download that also. You can easily prepare and download 18 times certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of global professional membership, certificate of global influence in the pandemic, certificate of active knowledge, certificate of social activities in the pandemic, certificate of achievement IGP knowledge in 2020, 2021, and 2022, certificate of participation webinar series 1, authentic assessment in teaching learning, certificate of participation webinar series 2, teaching English as a foreign language and assessment, certificate of participation webinar series 3, Digital classroom engagement tools, certificate of participation webinar series for the new trend in education. Certificate of participation webinar series 5, skill and leadership and managerial skills, certificate of participation webinar series 6, trend and innovation in mathematics education, certificate of participation webinar series 7, research and comprehension approach, certificate of participation webinar series 8, art teaching a special program with art, certificate of participation webinar series 9, 21st century tuning teaching mathematics, certificate of IGP corporate ambassador, certificate of IGP campus ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000+ international level quiz with verified certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teachers, education tips for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our services website for free and many more. Dear IGP will be sure we promised previously, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous connection. We solved all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, set password, everything. You can check your dashboard for all of the details. This is total request to check all button and pages on our website. Should like and say you benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our service. At present, we are going to start out an 803 website, which name is Mastering Life Skill. And today our speaker ma'am name is Anvi. She is from India. Before I hand over this to our speaker ma'am, I should share a little bit about her. Assistant Professor Sharada Gandhi College, Pondicherry, India. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Ma'am, please present your presentation.
Yeah, sure. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Yeah, thank you. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all present at this virtual meet. First of all, I would like to thank Institute of Global Professionals for giving me opportunity once again. So as introduced by the host, I am Mrs. Ann, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, Sharada Gangadharan College, Pondicherry, India. And today I'll be delivering on mastering life skills. So before moving on to different types of life skills, let's see what is life skills. The World Health Organization has defined life skills as the abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. So from this definition, it's clear that abilities for adaptive and positive behavior. It's of something positive to an individual. And it helps an individual to deal with the challenges of his everyday life, both at his family and at the workplace. So what is the importance of life skills? So why do you need life skills? Why does a person need life skills? Let's see the points. You can have good rapport with others. That means you can have a good relationship. You can be easily flexible. That means you can adapt to the changes. You can learn from the experiences. So when you do something, you may undergo some problems. You may commit mistakes. You may face failures. So those things can be considered as your experiences and you can learn from it. The ability to manage emotions, that is emotional intelligence. It helps you to manage time management. It helps in solving the problems. Then self-awareness, you can discover yourself. And it helps one to deal with failure. You know, failure is a stepping stone to success. All of us know that proverb. Failure is the stepping stone to success. So now having these life skills helps one to deal with the failures of life, not only in life but also at the workplace. So now let's see diverse life skills to master. So today I have taken 10 life skills. Even though we have more, I have taken 10 life skills here. We have self-awareness, interpersonal relationship, empathy, emotional intelligence, decision making, critical thinking, creative thinking, time management, assertiveness, and self-confidence. So now let's see one by one. Self-awareness. So you are having awareness about yourself. So this is an essential skill, both personally and professionally. It's necessary to have self-awareness. It helps one to understand the strengths and weaknesses. So what we are supposed to do, we have to capitalize on our strengths and try to overcome the weaknesses. It helps us to monitor our behavior and also change it according to the situation. As the situation requests, we can change our behavior. Self-acceptance. Accept ourselves as we are. We might have various weaknesses. We may not be as good as another person, but accept ourselves as we are. Then self-respect. Respect yourself so that you gain respect from others. It helps you to respect others too. Then self-belief. That's your confidence. Believe in yourself. That is confidence. Okay, I can do it. You can do it. So that gives a sense of confidence in us. Self-appreciation. So many times people complain that I am not getting appreciated by my superior or my family members or my friends. So you may not worry about all these things. Self-appreciation is important. Let's give us a pat when we do something good, when we achieve, even though it is a small thing, even though it is a minor thing, let's appreciate ourselves. Self-appreciation. So I have given certain tips for self-awareness. So first of all, let's try to get feedback from others. It may be positive, it may be negative. So try to accept both feedback, both positive and negative. So negative feedback helps us to improve in our activities. Then identify the values useful for us. We know in each profession demands different values. So be responsible, be dutiful, identify our values and try to concentrate on it. Keep a diary. Keep a note of the things which you are supposed to do on a particular day. And at the end of the day, just go through it. Am I able to complete all the tasks? Did I utilize my time effectively? So we can ask certain questions ourselves and check whether the tasks which were allotted for that particular day are done or not. Introspection. How was my day? Whether it was productive? Whether I was able to complete the task, both at the family and at the workplace. Practice gratitude. Be thankful for what we have. We have lots of facilities. So be thankful for what we have. So we have to practice gratitude. Every morning we get up. Thank God for that we are alive. And at the end of the day, thank God and thank everyone who supported us on that particular day. Identify the emotional triggers. What triggers you emotionally? Why am I getting angry? Why am I sorrowful? Why am I happy? Find out the factors. Then find time for yourself and for your family. Be alone. Try to talk to your inner self. So that helps to build your confidence. So these are the certain tips for self-awareness. Now, the interpersonal relationship. So what is interpersonal relationship? You know, in a society, each person is dependent on other. We cannot be independent. So what is interpersonal relationship? So from the word itself, it's clear. It shows a relationship between two or more persons. So it's close association or relationship between two or more individuals. So what's the purpose? Nothing but the achievement of goals. So they share common interests and goals and they try to achieve it. So that is the essence of interpersonal relationship. So when people are dependent, interpersonal relationship arises. Then let's see various types of interpersonal relationship. I have given here 3 types of interpersonal relationships. One is family, another one is friendship, and professional relationship. Family, it's a basic unit of society. So all of us hope for a healthy family relationship, a strong bond between the parents and the kids. So as family is the basic unit of society, kids learn lots of skills from home so that they can implement once they come to the school, the colleges, university, or at the workplace. Friendship. How do we form a friendship or create a friendship? It is based on similar interests, similar feelings. So usually friendship is formed in that way. Then professional relationship at the workplace. So all these relationships help us to grow in this society. So in this relationship, there should be a strong bond and a clear communication. So when we talk about communication, another important factor arises there, that is listening. Whether in a family or among friends or at workplace, listening is an important aspect of communication. So when we listen, we are able to understand even the minor problems of the other person so that we can provide some solutions to the problems and pacify the other person. So that builds the relationship between the two persons. So what are the advantages of interpersonal relationship? It helps to gain self-knowledge. You will have an idea about yourself. It will improve our self-esteem. You will feel good about yourself. That is most important. When we feel good about ourselves, we can provide good to the society. It helps to maximize pleasure and minimize pain. And it gives us a sense of protection and caring, a sense of belonging, a sense of security. So in the family, when the kids feel that we have parents to protect us, they feel happy, they feel secure. Among friendship, when we feel that there is a friend for us to support us, to motivate us, we feel happy. Again, at the workplace, when we feel that our superior is very supportive, he guides us, he motivates us, he supervises us, we feel happy. So these are the certain advantages of interpersonal relationship. Next one is empathy. Empathy, in simple words, it's putting yourself in others' shoes. You should be able to understand the situation of others. So we can say that it is an important element of emotional intelligence. So it helps us to sense or understand others' feelings, needs, and concerns. So understand the difficulties of others as if it's yours. So it helps us to identify others' problems and help them to find solution for their problems. Empathy, putting yourself in others' shoes, taking care of others, understanding others' problem and helping them. So how to be empathetic? How can a person be empathetic? First of all, listen to others. Listen to others' problems. As I told you, when you communicate, listening is an important aspect. Listen to others' problems so that we are able to grasp the actual problem of the other person. Communicate. It should be a free and open communication. Open communication builds a strong relationship. It builds a good rapport between two persons. Offer help and support to others. When a person requests for any help, please help them, support them, show affection. So man is a social animal and he wants to be in society. He wants to be surrounded by other people and he wants affection. He longs for affection. He longs for love. He longs for appreciation. So do it. And be aware of your environment. Notice your surroundings. What's happening? What do other person require? Help them as per their requirements and as per their request. Next one is emotional intelligence. This is another life skill. Emotional intelligence. So what is emotional intelligence? It's the ability of individuals to recognize and manage their emotions and emotions of other people, both individually and in groups. As an individual, we have to manage our emotions. When we are in a group, we have to understand others' emotions and we have to behave accordingly. So people with higher emotional intelligence, they fit into a group easily. They are flexible. They get easily adjusted to a particular situation. They are able to manage stress effectively. They are able to understand their own psychological state. What triggers my emotions? Why am I angry? What is the situation that makes me angry? Or what is the situation that makes me irritated? Or what's the situation that makes me sorrowful? Or what's the situation that makes me lazy? Okay, so having emotional intelligence is another important life skill. So you will be able to manage your own emotions, and it also helps you to understand the emotions of other people in your group or in the society so that you can behave accordingly. So I've given certain tips for improving emotional intelligence. First of all, pay attention to your behavior, your own behavior. When you are aware of your behavior, you will be able to manage others too. Celebrate the success, even though it's a small success, celebrate it. Encourage yourself. You will be happy. Learn from mistakes and failures. Consider it as an experience. Learn from the experiences. Find out what motivates you. It might be reading a book or spending time with another person, listening a music, listening a webinar, attending a seminar. There are various activities which motivate the person. So it is the duty of or the responsibility of each person to identify the factor that motivates him or her. Embrace changes. Be flexible. Whenever some changes occur in the family or among friendship or at the workplace, be flexible. Change is essential. When there are changes, we become more adaptable to the society. Have a balanced life. Try to balance your work and your family, your friendship. You need not spend the whole life with your family or the whole life with your job, the whole life with your friends. Allow time for each segment, for your family, for your friends, for your work, and be assertive. Never be aggressive, but be assertive. Suppose your boss says or boss asks you to do some work, but you are unable to do due to various reasons. Be assertive instead of aggressive. Say no if you can't do it. Come out of the comfort zone. At workplaces, we could see many people, they are being into comfort zone. They never come out of it. They never come out of that shell. So that never gives them an opportunity to advance in their career. So they are limited to a particular area. So when they do something different, they learn things, they become more flexible, they become more adaptable. Then accept criticism. People may criticize. It's their job, and our duty is to do our work. Let people criticize and take criticism in a positive way. They may criticize positively or they may criticize you negatively. Even accept the criticism and try to improve yourself. So that's the feedback you receive. So try to improve yourself. So these are the certain tips for improving emotional intelligence. Now, decision making. This is another important life skill. So what is meant by decision making? So it is a process of making choices among various possible alternatives. There are various choices for you or various options for you. And you choose the best alternative or best option that suits you. So it is an essential life skill at workplace. I can say not only at workplace, even in your family. Normally, the head of the family takes decisions and others support him or her. In the same way, at the workplace, the superior takes decision. So if he's the democratic leader, he seeks the decisions of his subordinates too. So he involves his subordinates too in the decision-making process. So it helps the employers and the employees to make clear choices. So when you make clear choices, you can work effectively. So this is decision making. Now, 3 C's of decision making: clarity, considerate, choice. So 3 C's of decision making: clarity, considerate, and choice. So first, clearly identify the decision to be made. Then consider various alternatives or various options. Then choose the best alternative. How will you choose the best alternative? We have various alternatives, right? So find out the advantages and disadvantages of various alternatives, write it down, and find out the alternative which has more advantages, and that is the best alternative for you or the best choice for you. So choose that best alternative. Okay. Next life skill is critical thinking. Critical thinking. It's a form of emotional intelligence. It helps in effective problem solving and decision making. It requires logical analysis of information or systematic analysis of information. So it helps in unnecessary interference of emotion. So critical thinking. So you logically analyze a particular situation, or you systematically analyze a particular situation and you take a decision. You think and you take decision. Okay, that is critical thinking. So what are the various facets of critical thinking, or what are the various elements of critical thinking? Clarity. You should be clear about the facts you have received. Nowadays we receive lots of fake information. But to have or to think critically, the information we receive should be clear. It should be exact. It should be strong enough, steadiness. It should be significant. It should be a matter of some importance, and there should be clear evidence for that fact. So these are the various facets of critical thinking. When you have these 5 elements, you can think critically and take a decision. Clarity, exactness, steadiness, significance, and clear evidence. We need not believe the fake information. We have to go in search of clear and significant information. How to think critically? Definitely that doubt comes. How to think critically? There should be an appropriate approach. As we discussed earlier, self-awareness. You know what is meant by self-awareness? Open-mindedness. Be open to any change or be flexible to any change. Examine deeply. In-depth examination or in-depth analysis is required. That is making assumptions and inferences. So you are interpreting it. You are making assumptions and you are interpreting it. Okay. Examine deeply, making assumptions and inferences. Then ask questions. What are the major problems? How can we find solutions for that? What could be the possible alternatives or options? How can we choose the best alternative? And after choosing the best alternative, we have to identify the deviation or the differences that occur in various alternatives to ask questions. So when we ask questions, we ourselves can find answers. Then answer the questions. Analyze. Systematically analyze. Integrate. Try to integrate or bring together or coordinate the various alternatives or various solutions. Interpret it, which is beneficial for us, which is useful for us. Evaluate it, how far it helps us, how far it is going to be beneficial for us. So answer the questions. Then, next skill is creative thinking. Creative thinking. So from the word itself, you understand that we have to be creative, thinking out of box or something different, or designing innovative tasks to carry out the task, or you are having some innovative ideas to carry out the task. So creative thinking, it helps in creative problem solving. Every problem has a solution. Without solution, there is no problem. So it's our responsibility to find solution for the problem. So be creative in problem solving too. So that helps us to lead a smooth life, both personally and professionally. So what are the elements of creative thinking? Or what are the various facets of creative thinking? Analysis. We have to analyze in detail. Have open-mindedness. Be open to the changes. Be open to the difficulties that may arise out of creative thinking. Problem solving. We might be ready to solve problems. Organization. Systematic arrangement of interrelated activities. So we have various ideas. So we have to organize all these ideas. We have to bring it together, or we have to coordinate it. We have to integrate it. Communicate. Have an open communication. At the same time, listen. Communicate with others. So when we communicate, we may be able to gather ideas from others. That helps us to get some ideas. So these are the elements of creative thinking. Next skill is time management. Normally we complain, I don't have time. 24 hours is not sufficient for many people. So time management. Out of our busy schedule, we have to manage the time. So what is meant by time management? It is the process of planning and organizing the time for specific activities with the available resources. So allocating the work based upon the importance of tasks. So as I told you earlier, we can have a diary or a daily report where at the beginning of the day, in the morning session, we can write down the task that is to be completed on that particular day. Allocate the required time to complete a task. Complete the task as per the importance. The most difficult task can be completed in the morning session so that we are clear, our thoughts are clear. So allocating the work based upon the importance of task. So now let's see time management techniques of highly effective people. So focusing on the most important activity. So let's first focus on the most important activity. Later on, we can complete other less important activities. And at the end of the day, let's check whether we were able to complete the task which was noted down by us in the morning session. Allocating strategic breaks. Take some break in between. Never work continuously. That decreases your productivity. Allot time for a particular task. Allot breaks too. So having a break makes your mind clear so that you can work effectively on the next task. Limit the activities that hinders your productivity. Limit the activities. If the mobile is a problem for you, switch off the mobile for a while and complete the work. If a noisy atmosphere is a disturbance for you, keep away from that. So limit the activities that hinders your productivity. Be always inspired. So you know what inspires you? Maybe watching the lecture of a great philosopher or author, watching a good movie, listening a melodious song. So you know what keeps you inspired. So be always inspired. When we are inspired, we can inspire others too. Then make yourself less accessible to unimportant activities. Let others do the unimportant activities. We have lots of work to do. So let's concentrate on the most important task. Make the best use of every minute. So think, work while you work, play while you play, rest while you rest. So while working, concentrate on your work. While resting, take rest. Then setting time limits. Keep a limit to complete the task, and within that time limit, try to complete the task so that you can concentrate on the next task. Delegating the task. Usually superiors, they delegate the task to the subordinate. One of the main reasons is they are managing their time because they can allot the task to the subordinates and they can check it once the task is completed. So delegating the task by the superior to the subordinate. So if it is a family, the husband may allow the task to the wife, or parents may allow the task to the kids. Avoid multitasking. Do one task at a time. Never involve in too many tasks at a time. Doing some work, texting in the mobile, checking our social media. Never do that. When you are doing a task, just concentrate on that particular task alone. Then, assertiveness. This is another important life skill. So be assertive. We should be able to say no when it is required. And we need not be aggressive to say no. We can be assertive and express our feelings, opinions, etc. So what is assertiveness? It is the ability to express feelings, opinions, needs and desires in a direct and appropriate manner. So being self-enhancing, expressive, self-confident, etc. are features of assertiveness. So you can be assertive instead of aggressive. That helps you especially at the workplace. So when you are aggressive at your workplace, you are labeled as, okay, he's an aggressive person, she's an aggressive person. So be assertive. So why is assertiveness important? So Why do one want to be assertive? It reduces anxiety and stress. It helps one to resolve the conflict. It makes you a great leader because people can approach you, your followers or your co-workers, they can approach you. It increases your self-esteem. You can earn respect from others. Okay, people start respecting you. When you are assertive, you are more approachable and you are respectful too. It helps you to resolve the conflict and it reduces your anxiety and stress. When you say no to a particular task which you are unable to do, it reduces your stress. Instead, you feel like not doing a particular task and you say yes, and after involving in that particular task, it creates lots of anxiety and stress in you. So be assertive. So how can one be assertive at work and life? Practice eye contact. See the eye and talk. Watch the emotions of other person. Be aware of our own emotions and at the same time we have to watch the emotions of other person too. Self-reward or self-acknowledge is success. As I told you earlier, self-appreciation. So reward yourself, acknowledge yourself. So that is a sort of self-motivation. Practice self-reflection. That is introspection. How far I was able to do all my tasks today. Whether I was able to complete it. Okay, practice self-reflection. Reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. Project confidence. Be confident and build confidence in others too. Aim for respect, not for money. When you're assertive, you gain respect. So aim for respect and not for money. Communicate effectively. Communicate well. There should be a clear and open communication that builds a good rapport or that builds a good relationship between two persons. Next one is self-confidence, the most important one. Self-confidence. That is trusting ourselves and accepting ourselves. Self-awareness on the strengths and weaknesses. Be aware of our own strengths and weaknesses. Trust us, accept us. Sense of capability in completing a task. When we complete a task which we thought as a tough one, once we accomplish that particular task, we feel a sense of capability or a sense of achievement. It helps to evaluate the areas of improvement. Okay, what are the areas I need to improve in myself so that I can contribute better to the society? So believe in yourself. So how to be self-confident at work? How to be self-confident at work? Capitalize on your strengths and work on weaknesses. Embrace your strengths. Concentrate on your weakness and try to overcome it. Be a role model, not only to others but also to yours. Never compare yourself with others. Be a role model for yourself. Compare yourself with yourself. How did I improve myself when compared to the last month? Whether there was any improvement or whether I am down when compared to the previous month. Challenge yourself. Never challenge others but challenge yourself so that you can improve. So as I told you, never compare yourself, challenge yourself and try to improve yourself. Be kind to oneself. Respect yourself. When you're kind to yourself, you can be kind to others too. Boost the skill set. Your skills. Boost the skills in you. Then keep oneself updated. As I told you earlier, watch your surroundings and keep yourself updated. So let me conclude in a nutshell. Life skills are essential both at work and life. It can be practiced and developed. It spreads positive energy around. Life skills need to be inculcated at a young age. It boosts confidence. Let's capitalize on the strengths and try to overcome our weaknesses. Believe in yourself. You are unique. So let me conclude. Life skills, it's important both at our work and in our life. As I told you, let's display our skills, our life skills in our family relationship, in our relationship with friends, and also at the work. Thank you and happy learning.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Ma'am, our first question is from Lutim. Difference between life skill and independent living skills.
Yeah, life skills, as I explained, it is required both in our daily life and also in the professional life. So, independent living skills, it's something different. We can say that to be independent, we should have more life skills like maybe swimming, getting along with people. So, we can add some more skills like that. So, life skills, we need to be displayed, it needs to be displayed more in our professional life. But independent living skills we need to display in our family life. Hope it is clear.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, our next question is from Bhalanaga. What are the disadvantages of life skills?
Yeah, disadvantages maybe we may trust people. In some cases, we may trust people. So I told you that believe in ourselves. So in the same way, we trust others too. So we might be wrong in certain cases. So in such cases, that might backfire us. So in that case, we can say that life skill can be disadvantages in some cases.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for answer. There is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next, if you want to leave this studio, you can.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker stand for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. registration process, visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass, back to the course again to download your certificate. If fail, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass, back to the course again to download your certificate. If fail, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, stand for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is a regular webinar activity. We change a few process for online live quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com and sign up as sign in. Without this, you cannot join live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button or given link. Find the session name and join with your logged in website or user account. Click join and wait for a few minutes for others to join. Enjoy an online live quiz competition. After the quiz, you will issue certificate for top 10 previously, which you can find on our official Facebook page and the Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our live session. With 23 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, mastering English will be beneficial in your life. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 100% people are right here. Our next question is, mastering one personal and professional life does not include. Is it option 1 or 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 81% people are right here. Why did Inigo spend his life mastering sword fighting? Option 1 to get the ladies. Option 2 to avenge his father. Option 2 is the right answer. 78% people are right here. Our next question is, mastering time management now will help later in life. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 91% people are right here. Our next question is, this novel is about life challenge and mastering your own destiny. Option 1, David Copperfield. Option 2, Frankenstein. Option 1 is the right answer. 55% people are right here. Our next question is, mastering your mind is one of the greatest life challenges of all. Is it true or false? Option 1 is the right answer. 96% people are right here. Our next question is, what life skill is Muring's master here under Auntie's kid supervision? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 90% people are right here. Our next question is, Serena Williams spent her adult life mastering the game of tennis. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. 32% people are right here. Our next question is, in chapter 12 of Mastering Life, Morgan suggests that Christians have a regular time for, is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 70% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is, mastering math gives you a really big advantage in your daily life. Is it true or false? Option 2 is the right answer. No one is correct here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in your top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in your top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in your top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professionals. At the end of our session, we can say, properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy, stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to able not the people or things, Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, I again want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.